And we turn on the audio and we don't talk into nothingness for the first 5 minutes. So that's fantastic. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dogpound Dungeons and Dragons, where you just need to mostly ignore the bags under my eyes because when you have a child, you don't have sleep. As we continue, as we find our party coming back from the very dangerous forest surrounding the mines. What are the mines' names? Let's go look at that real quick. The abandoned mines. The party struck forth from the city towards the abandoned mines and encountered some very, very accurate wizards because they use one spell apiece. And Magic Missile is a very devastating spell at level 1. That was anticipated by everybody involved. As such, we find our heroes not at all worried about the dangers of the forest, heading back towards the town for the second half of the longest day before the big day tomorrow, which maybe you might want to spend some time preparing for. There are no classes, and it is a grand ball to celebrate all of the new students. And there are rumors that there will be special guests in attendance. Who wants to catch us up on anything I missed last time?
I think you pretty much got it. We didn't really do much then. Let's go to the mines! This was a really bad idea!
There's a lot of combat, but combat's easy to sum up.
Yeah.
The dagger that we got, if Garen cuts himself with it, he experiences no pain or injury, but when he stabs someone else, they experience all the injuries he would have sustained, correct?
I have no idea. Is that what was written down?
I'm not sure if that's what it was. He felt better when someone else, like Dorbar, I think, got pricked with it, and then he felt better.
Oh, yeah, no, I know what you're talking about now. Yes, I remember that. Yes, that's an interesting thing that you have in your possession.
And he can't get out of his possession, I think is also a feature.
Yeah.
You put it in the sheath. It appears in your hand in a sheath.
Garen, how do you feel about this?
I'm gonna probably show it to the teacher and just kind of see if it does, like, see what exactly
You're
it does.
very trusting of the administration, let me tell you that much. Definitely a grand idea. I'm all for it. Let's see what happens.
Oh god. Oh, they're fuck off.
Well, I'm just gonna say there's a mini-sode coming out, if I programmed it correctly, in between the episodes today on YouTube. And it will show you that maybe secrets sometimes are best kept for some reason. But I also don't want to discourage you because it could be a great idea because some teachers are great. Some teachers are less great. So we find ourselves walking back along the path back to the school. What do you guys talk about? What are your guys' plans?
I
thought we were gonna make sure we got all the way to the mine and see it, and then.
No, we were.
No?
I think because of how hurt we were just like, nope, not.
Okay.
I think I should bring this to a teacher, the dagger, because I don't know what it does, and I'm scared a little bit.
You could very well do that.
Is there anything we can look up in the library before we talk to someone about it?
That's
Yeah,
a good idea too.
That sounds like a great idea. I mean, like, if you think about it, Garen, like, that thing is kind of weird and kind of neat, and we're supposed to have all kinds of secrets. Like, that's what people have told us, and then, like, the teachers are probably just gonna confiscate it.
Yeah.
I mean, if they
After
can.
all, everyone treats you like a fae if you try asking for the name. So, oh, hey, nice to meet you. What's your name? Are you trying to kill me?
That's a different campaign.
No, I don't know what you're talking about campaigns, but that is that I've asked for multiple people's names, and they've treated me like I'm kind of an idiot, which I was like to start, but like I've learned now.
Oh,
I mean, can they confiscate it though?
yeah, he throws the knife.
Yeah, and
Where do you throw the knife towards?
A tree.
Okay, it sinks itself in the tree, and when it returned with a small chunk of the tree still attached to it.
Huh.
I mean, I guess it's.
Oh,
I
yeah,
suppose it depends. If it's cursed, they could just, remove curse and then take it.
yeah, but then we just we did all that and almost died, and now we got a dagger. But I have
Maybe just in
daggers.
case I should keep it to myself.
Yeah, look, I think that's a fine idea, Garen. You're really thinking.
Unless if you know the identify spell, that would probably make this easier.
Maybe if you spend enough time with it, you'll just kind of figure some of stuff with it out too.
So, should we head to the library? Is that what I'm sensing here? Or are we going? Where are we going?
Oh, we still gonna make afternoon class? Can we make afternoon classes?
You could.
Couldn't do that.
But do we know?
I'd be
Is
fine
anyone-
either way.
Do we know what afternoon classes? It's any.
Yeah, you pretty
any
much
class
just
you want.
choose and we just make them happen for convenience.
Gotcha.
Is anyone excited for the gala tomorrow?
No.
I can figure out how to dance well.
Maybe not. I kind of like everything's been crazy, so I kind of forgot it was going on. But like I don't know, maybe I could find a date or something. It could be fun. I heard some cool people are coming, but that could be
That could
awesome.
be
That could
anyone.
be nothing. Yeah.
A special guest, please. That could mean they're bringing in ice cream.
It
That's a
actually
special guest.
it sounds exactly like what a school designed around secrets would say about a gala.
Yeah.
They're just. They couldn't have said anything else. They couldn't have invited anyone but unnamed famous people.
Yeah, see, I will go undateless as Vinny pulls off his gloves and reveals a signet ring with a pair of almost devil horns and the symbol for currency, as I'm taken.
An engagement ring? Like a promise ring?
Pretty much. It's
Sort of chastity type promise?
What? I've got my signet ring from my family, and then I've got the signet ring of my fiance's family because we arranged to be married, and then she's got a signet ring of mine too.
So,
That's so cute.
are we being invited to the wedding?
I mean, I don't know you guys that well. It's not supposed to happen until after I'm out of school and got control of this whole. I can just, snap my fingers and suddenly there's a fireball 5 feet away from me. So probably gonna just be once I get out of school. So probably you'll be invited to the wedding.
Unless you stab him or something between now and then.
Yeah.
Okay, was it one of your characters that I used as a weapon, or did I hit you with another character?
It was.
That was definitely a thing that happened to one of us.
It was Dorbar and Tavion.
Maybe 2 of
I
us,
keep forgetting that.
and another unnamed student.
Yeah, it's not a problem. It's not problematic at all when one student forgets which particular students they have thrown around the the classroom.
Yeah, maybe those social skills aren't gonna help with the
Throwing students around
gallows
all the
either.
time, Meta. You know, it's hard to remember which one you threw at who and who.
Yeah, of course.
Aaron's a
I just got private lessons with the melee teacher.
Oh yeah, you.
If I learn something,
So maybe you should go to those.
probably. And he didn't seem too excited.
You got him anyway. What's he
Yeah.
gonna do? Say no?
It's his job. And who knows, maybe I can get some kind of secret out of him.
So, have we decided on a class, or have we decided on the library?
Hey, can we split?
Who's the best at research? Maybe they should go to the library and.
Or you could do both. We have 3 hours.
The best at research. He's somewhere else now. He's in a different dorm room.
Yeah, they ran him off.
Campaign.
He's in a better place now?
He's not dead.
Might as
I'm
well.
pretty good at history and investigation.
Yeah, we could all go to a class, and then we could go to the library.
Yeah, we're not in any rush to figure out what this dagger does.
All of us
Not
go to the
really.
library.
First,
5 heads are better than 1.
True.
So what class are we thinking?
Well, I mean, you already know my answer. I just told you.
You're going to your private class. Good for you, buddy.
Yep.
I would potentially be interested in the religion course with my 9 remaining hit points.
That might not be a bad idea. I've heard stuff about that religion teacher. We might have to see her in person.
Well, and since the last combat class, I don't think could survive another combat class.
And remember, you can attend
Right
any
now.
classes now. Because you just have to accumulate the right amount of points. And you can still get benefits from classes even if you don't get enough points. You know, to pass the class and get the end benefits. You still get benefits from passing challenges and things in classes, so.
Doorbell, what do you think?
I feel like range combat, like I kind of like that. The bow was singing, like in that fight, like those mages. Like I think I showed them what's what, and I'm just itching for that. But like, obviously, everyone can do what they want. Like, seems like a good idea to me.
Do we think they'd allow us ranged magical attacks in a ranged class? I haven't been to many classes yet.
No,
They are ranged.
I wouldn't so much do that. There was a story about another guy who went into the magic class and then tried to stab someone with a giant sword, and like he kind of got kicked out of the school.
Yeah, I was there. It was Roby. He was Roby. He was certainly a card for the about a day I knew him.
You just wonder if the story had kept going, if he could have become part of the BBEGs, or... Sorry, it's an inside joke. It was a player whose character actually ended up as part of the BBEG of Season 1.
Yeah, he did.
Sorry, continue.
So if we're doing classes, I'm probably going to do range combat, but I don't have to roleplay it. If you guys have other classes you guys want to multiply go to.
I mean, I'd be up for whatever. That's within reason for my current frailty.
For those who want to remember what all the classes are, for
Yeah,
quick reference,
sorry, I'm
if you
trying to
go to the journal thingy and then go to university NPCs and then go to teachers, you will see all the teachers with their associated class listed next to them.
Journal thing.
It's in the top right of Roll20.
It is the third from the left.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh.
And the only reason you would need to really skip out on role-playing a class with the group is if you really needed to dedicate time to offline classes. Like logistically to hour-wise, but ascending one class in person doesn't preclude you from the other unless you, like I said, don't have enough time in the day.
Yeah, if we want to just focus on classes and then like do dinner afterwards and
Do dinner, you could go to the library. You guys could sacrifice some sleep if the class goes fast enough, and sacrifice some sleep or take some exhaustion to go to the library at night.
I mean, what could happen at a gala?
Who knows?
I mean, this place is pretty trippy. Someone blew up like a big portion of the school, accidentally creating a flower bomb.
In the
So a
kitchen,
lot
yeah.
of
Have you seen the other students here? There's some real weird students here.
What about that note you guys got posted on your door?
Yeah, that thing about like, oh, if someone goes missing, it's not really our fault. You know, don't come at us with your lawyers because it won't matter. Jeez.
And also, there's people looking for Garen as well.
Yeah, like I understand the sentiment, Tavion. Really, I do. But actually, I've been to galas. I haven't been to one like this. I feel though, because back in the nobles in Emir, a gala is everyone sits around, they play a little music. Maybe someone gets whacked outside.
They're extremely boring.
Yeah,
So I'm saying,
that's only if you're dealing with a really bad family. I'm from one of the good ones.
Yeah, I definitely know nothing about like nobility or family or anything.
I didn't assume that you did.
Okay, good.
The fact that you brought that up is a little suspicious there, Garen, but I'm gonna let it slide.
we call that an unsolicited defense,
Yeah.
where I'm from.
This he's pulling out the lawyers already.
Well, I would be interested in combat magic, except I shouldn't have any spell slots left. So even though I do,
What about your cantrips? Stuff you can just do.
well, yeah, for sure. But I did wonder if when we're in class, if that gets reset or not.
No, you have to. Yeah, you have your day to plan. Yeah.
But did we accidentally get a long rest while we were gone?
No.
no.
So it didn't use them then.
Oh,
It could
what
just be
is
roll
that?
20 resetting it too. Roll 20's
Because I
fancy.
used.
Twilight, I really should go and apologize to Ufri. Like, do you want to just go do cooking and survival? Like, seeing as I kind of tried to steal your stuff and got stabbed, but like... And I know you're here for, like, cool ingredients and, like, to learn...
Yeah, let's go do that again.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'd be up for cooking and survival.
I'll accompany you all once again, and we'll leave Garen to his private lesson.
But maybe he can teach
Alright.
us some cool moves after.
Yeah. And, Vinny holds his hand out for a fist bump.
I bump it.
Hey.
I bop it with my head.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go with cooking and survival, which I will prepare. And we will switch you from loading screen number 1. to loading screen number 2. We've arrived back at the school.
I played my bagpipes quietly like the whole way back. Getting a little practice in.
You definitely attracted attention of some of the other students as you paraded through
Good.
through the streets and the hallways.
I'm like winking and nodding.
That may or may not have effects as well. I like it though. All right. Continue while I go set that up, and you're talking about whatever while I set up the class real quick.
Now, I haven't been in the library yet, but I guarantee you, there is a section with all that. I'm not even sure what to call it. Things people have written. You know, let's see. The
Memoirs?
originals, Romance in Rakoge. Have you ever heard of that?
Is that like a very old book?
Yeah, and there's a lot. There's those 3 originals, and then there's like a bajillion other ones based on that crap.
Was it like a dwarf who fell in love with an octopus?
Yeah, there was that one. Everyone's read them. They make you read them in school. At least they did where I was from.
That, I mean, that. I'm not gonna say I had like a formal education, but like that seems like a very suspicious thing to require students to read.
It's something about the history
I don't know
of
if we got that
literature. Something about the history of literature or something like that. And how
Oftentimes, it's not what it's about, but it's how it's written.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my adopted father made me read that once. I never again.
it's crazy, man. And you know, there's those other 2 books that are the accurate retelling. Sure, totally.
How does a dwarf have children with a kraken?
That's what I'm saying.
Yes!
To be fair, in one of the later books, the Kraken does become half Kraken, half dwarf.
Yeah, there's that whole weird hat thing. I swear.
I will be right back.
You mean their child is half kraken, half dwarf, right? Because that kind of makes sense. Like, you know, if a dwarf were to get it on with a kraken, then like they'd have a half kraken baby. That's actually
The magic in the world. There's
I
a
don't-
lot of flexibility.
I don't remember exactly, but there's something about the children, and they don't look half dwarf, half kraken. Something about a beard. I don't know.
I think I might be able to actually, because this is actually lore accurate history, so let me see if I can find a picture of people that are in Elven. Well, no, where would it be?
You know, if you get like really good with the bagpipes and you want to like get a huge hit, I think Half Kraken Baby is it. I think that's a great name for a tune.
And I think Dwarf Love should be the name of the band.
Yeah, Dwarf Loves Half Kraken Baby.
Yeah, that's a single.
The name of my first band I formed with all my cousins.
This is the
Was
Queen of the
Average Man
Dwarfs
Five,
from 1,000
so-
years ago. Which is original artwork that somebody who watches the stream made.
Where's it posted?
It's in the game.
On the
It's on the
screen.
middle of the screen, buddy.
you can't
It's
miss it.
everywhere.
It's everywhere.
That is the canonical Queen of the Dwarfs from about 1,000 years ago. There's a rich and storied history in this campaign. You guys are about 1,000 or so years after the events of the original 3 campaign arcs, I want to say.
Yeah, there was
Three?
the something like that.
So you guys exist separate, but still connected to a lot of things. So. How you doing, Cosmic? Anyways, so you guys, let me find the classroom scene so I can put you in. Where is it? There's the kitchen classroom. As you approach the kitchen classroom, you see some students are already sitting there. And you see what looks like a small mage sitting behind the turkey, behind one of the desks, in addition to Madame Ufri, of course, standing at the front of the classroom as the usual cacophony of enticing aromas wafts forth from the kitchen. We'll make you guys a little bigger.
I'm bringing a full cup here. He's exploding.
What was that?
Oh, did you hear Molly? Maybe accidentally, with my mic on, tell me that I can't have a full cup of coffee or my kidneys explode.
That might be what I was hearing, yes.
Yeah.
Where did
It's
Garen
genetic.
go?
Garen is going to his private lesson, and he said earlier that he would be right back.
Okay, so we are missing just you, so there you are, and you're short, so we'll keep you short.
Reverse, gonna go up to Ufri and just be like, "Hey, Madam Ufri, sorry we got off to such a bad start last time. Like, I'm a curious person and I like to kind of test things out. But I understand that was disrespectful, and I felt like I should tell you sorry. And I do love your class and want to be a part of it."
Well, of course you're sorry, because I am the best instructor at the university. And then to the left over there, you see, she absolutely is. Of course, you know, my husband doesn't teach here, so obviously if he did, he'd be the best. But, Ufri, you do make the most delicious food. And you do help clean up after these students when you visit, so I do always appreciate that.
Who is that speaking?
This person over here.
Do we know that person?
None of you guys, well, history rolls for everyone.
Hang on, I'm so sorry. My boss is calling. I will be back shortly.
Yeah, no problem. You're in your special class. All right. So, everybody except
Boy, we are good at history.
everybody except for Tavion is good at history, right?
I'm not great.
Yeah. So you mute Stefan for a second, and then I'll put
Yes.
yep,
Hang on.
and I'll put
I will-
in the chat when you can come back.
Well, I'll just go get my full cup of coffee.
I thought your kidneys are gonna explode.
We'll get to watch it live.
See it happen.
That's good content. Okay. So, for the people here, what you would know about this is that she looks very similar to pictures that you've seen of somebody named Terry, the Archmage of Clean Dravanya, who is marrying to Alvin, lots of names in the middle, Dravanya, who is the
Emperor. He's the emperor.
The
of,
emperor?
Baolan.
of Baelon. So let's get to the world map for a little bit of context here. Of Baelon over here. Definitely was never called anything before that had to have it greened out. No, never was anything else. Definitely not the city of any other thing in its history at all.
Good
I
old
missed
revisionist
seeing it
history.
click on there.
What was that?
Did you highlight a location I didn't see?
Oh, yeah,
there we
yeah.
go. Okay, gotcha. Thanks.
It's got that really great tower as well.
Really great. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's real great.
Yeah.
Also, at one point in its history, 2/3 of the city was destroyed in like a
Recreate.
matter
Oh,
of hours.
yeah. Oh, it's also made primarily
They
like the
tell,
walls
huh?
and a lot of the structures are made out of a purple crystal structure. And Alvin once decided that he was going to take over the world. There was a great conflict between him and the Dwarf King, actually, and his queen. And the world was once almost torn in two between the two of them before they
We
united.
know that in character.
Yeah, this is history.
Okay, good to
This
know.
is just
All right.
historical, not like it's 1,000 years old, but like it's these are the big stories of history. No, Garen, you're fine. I mean, you know all this out of character, so it's not like I'm telling you anything new in
Yeah.
character. We're just informing a couple of people. In history, they united together against the great threat, Voltaire, who ate the Book of Vile Darkness and threatened to take over and consume the entire world. All right, and let's signal back.
Is this person like a celebrity or?
There's probably like a bajillion books written about them.
Yeah, and she's definitely featured heavily in all of those romance and Rokage books that were just heavily discussed.
Okay.
None of also just for point of reference, none of the knowledge that you would have from prior campaigns is necessary to perform well in this. It will add to the enjoyment of these characters, but you don't need to know any of it to like progress or do perfectly fine in the campaign, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are in the classroom.
Is that? No.
I want to position myself so that I can like see what she's doing, and also she can see whatever I do. Just in the classroom. Just want to make sure I'm noticeable.
All right. Kind of like right there is good.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else have anything to do before class starts?
Vinny will lean up against this corner and he'll mutter to Doorbot, is that who I think it is?
Pretty sure it is. Like, you'd think she'd have like some Empress shit to do, but like, it's kind of cool she's here teaching us to cook.
You know, I don't exactly remember which one of those characters in those history books are real or fake, so.
Wait, what? History?
Oh.
But like, she's marrying the Emperor of Balon. Like,
Yeah,
Now-
I didn't remember if she was one of the real ones. I was pretty sure she was real, but there's a couple of those who are absolutely fake. Like, there are a couple of those characters who do not exist. I guarantee you.
Have you actually been reading too much romance in Rokage?
Do not read those books. All right?
Okay. Okay. I believe you. Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't
gonna,
read
like-
those books.
Durbo's gonna like look out the window, just
Oh yeah, you can come back. Sorry.
Yes. I normally put it in the game chat thingy.
I'm back. We're good.
Yep. All right, Garen, did you want to join the class anyways?
Aren't I in the melee class right now?
Well, no, you can like. There's time and there's multiple times. Like,
Oh, yeah, sure.
yeah, like there's plenty of time. Maybe you just like skip dinner or something. And you take level exhaustion. You seem to do better with one level of exhaustion, anyways.
That's when he locks in, meta.
Yeah, exactly. It's just exhausting being Garen. Garen the Gruesome, as he's known about these halls. As you walk in, you see a few of the students whisper to each other, and you just hear, "Isn't that Garen the Gruesome?"
I'm never gonna live this game down, am I?
All right, so while we wait for a couple of people to get back, do we want anybody else got anything to say or do?
I will
So,
know
can
how
I-
to. Sorry.
Do I recognize this guy? Is he a new student? He's there the first day.
They have all been here all since the first day. Let me see. I don't have anything on anybody having met him yet or interacted with him yet.
Yeah, I feel like there's a few students in here we haven't interacted with.
Yeah, it's not to say that all the students have been interacted with yet, but all of the students have remained static since the beginning.
Okay, because I remember there was the one dude who died on the trip, and I figured
Yep.
he might have gotten replaced.
Well,
but-
there's also a whole nother party who also has a whole nother set of students that they came with. So you have 2 full rosters of
Oh.
students. You have like 40 students or something like that are like named NPCs with their own character sheets.
Okay. I'm gonna just like walk up to like in between these two guys
Mm-hmm.
and just be like, "Hey, I hope we make pie this week. Do you guys like pie?"
Hi, I suppose so, but it's not very practical, for transport.
Well, yeah, I guess that's fair. But like, once you've been out on an adventure and you get back and like you almost died and Giram the Gruesome like hacked someone in half, like how sweet is it to just have a pie?
Darren,
I
shh,
never
don't say
told-
no. Don't say
I
a
have
word.
to interject here. I feel like pies are super practical because they travel so well because they pack all of your wet ingredients inside a dry casing.
See,
But
this girl.
what if the dry casing cracks and it gets everywhere?
Well, obviously, but you can't just eat dry things. You'll never go to the bathroom properly again in your life.
It just kind of looks at you.
I walked a long way to get here.
I'm sure you certainly did.
Garen, buddy, I understand you want to clear up the truth, but sometimes you just gotta let people talk. See, we're making you better, Garen.
I
I'll
don't
look
want
at,
to be known as a deranged psychopath.
I'll
You're
look up.
not being known as a deranged psychopath.
Not at all.
You're being
But
known as a tough guy.
I look up at him and I'm like, I'm so sorry I'm in your way. And you see me move to the other side of the table. They give you a little,
Okay,
little
I see
give
this
you a little wink.
interaction. I see this interaction, and I'm gonna go up and stand next to Garen and be like, Garen, I know that you personally love pie, so what do you think about this? Just like inviting you into the conversation.
Oh. Crap.
Oh, if you love pie, and she hands you the pie that she just finished cooking.
I love casing pie.
Roll perception.
Alright.
Who?
Garen.
Where is it? There's
What was it?
Oh god, I did
a
not have
natural one.
that size,
Yep.
right? Oh, that's gonna be really good.
There's nothing wrong with this pie, huh?
It's got like a toenail.
I
sticking
can
out.
actually say there is nothing wrong with the pie. But let's roll this dice. Second. Crazy going on. Not a great roll, a 9 there, but I don't think it really mattered unless it was going to be a natural 1. So, no, as you grab the pie, you just inexplicably, and with no notice that it could at all have happened in any other way than just you, trip and fall, face first, into the pie, which splatters its gooey red contents all over the room, all over the students. And
I'm
it just gets everywhere.
I'm
Can
so sorry.
Can I send him a message in our minds? Okay, so Garen just hears me whisper into his mind because I have message or whatever the cantrip is. I'm just like, laugh about it, Garen. I'm like giving you a thumbs up.
And the room is deafeningly quiet.
That was not intended.
My mic's not on.
Dorvar is gonna just laugh hysterically and then come up and be like, Garen, you're such a jokester. Oh my god, like, what a shakester. You're terrifying and funny. Oh my, you're the best.
Roll
Exactly,
persuasion.
Can I? Can I help?
Well, what are you gonna say? And then I'll let you know if that's good enough to help.
I'm just like slapping him.
You
on the
really
back,
hope this is good enough.
No. Dorvar is as unconvincing as.
Do you know that you guys do have chat though? You guys do have chat abilities.
I don't know what that means.
Do we want to use it for this? I'm gonna preface that.
That's true.
Listen, we want to
Do you
use the
want-
reroll one for this.
Well, would he get advantage if I was helping?
Yes, that. Unless Meta says something different, generally help action is giving someone advantage. It's up to
Yeah.
you, Meta, though.
Okay, so I should just reroll it once.
Yes, you can. Well, if you do though, then if you re-roll it if you roll it at advantage, so you get one more dice, then you can't re-roll it with the one thing. So yeah, you can. I guess it amounts to the same. 14. I'll say a few students laugh and chuckle, and Terry goes, "Well, I guess we know why they called that one Garen the Gruesome." And she just kind of holds up her hand with her little staff, and you guys see a blinding light just out from it. And the classroom, not only is it clean, everything that was in minor disrepair, anything that was mildly dull, anything that had a speck of rust, a speck of use, anything is back to like brand new, out of the box, sell it on Craigslist for full price level of mint condition.
She needs to come to my
My
place.
sword's not looked this good in years.
How about my
that was a long
HP?
sword.
Is my HP shiny and new too?
It is unfortunately not. It only clean, but your clothes, any tears, any rips, anything you had is all in perfect condition.
Joy Babe is like, damn.
Like,
Man, I look good.
you have no scent at all. It's gone.
So, am I going to be in trouble for that?
I don't. Are you asking the Ufri?
I'm asking you, Free.
No, you know, accidents happen. I did spend a
good
few
with your-
hours making that pie and nobody got to eat it. But it is what it is.
Oh. I'm truly sorry. I don't know what happened there.
Maybe someone shouldn't have tripped you, is all I'm saying. So, I'm not saying Ufri did it. Ufri would never do that. But I'm saying maybe someone near you shouldn't have tripped you.
Wait. So, Ufri, I'm not accusing you, but this would just be the funniest thing ever. Was that a pie of tripping?
It was certainly not a pie of tripping.
Okay, cause like, and again, it'd be mean.
It was a pie of jingleberries.
Oh, that sounds good.
It would have been. It would have been delicious.
Then I'm gonna look back to like these guys and just be like, See, like, pie is good. Even Ufri agrees. Pie's great.
And with that, I suppose we should start our classes. And she starts coming around and handing people magical ankle weights to strap on. You guys are like, what the fuck is this?
What is going on?
We are going to have a very special class for today with a very special reward. But you'll have to wear the ankle weights for the game to work.
Well, nothing much else to do. Straps it on.
Yeah, I've got a strap on the ankle weight. Alright. Okay.
There's not a lot of people in this class. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who am I missing?
9.
Oh, right there. Add.
That centaur in the back.
Yep, that's what I was missing. Okay. And check this. Okay. Got all that set. Okay, so first, in honor of our special guest that some of you may or may not know, Terry Dravanya of Baolin. I remember the days back before it was Baolin, though. You might be on mute, Vinny.
I was just saying, oh my gosh.
Oh, be quiet, Ufri. And I don't like changing names for historical places. Besides, some of my dishes don't make sense anymore. You know, you can't call a thick as thieves soup from Baolin. Just saying. Anyways, you'll notice it's quite a bit harder. And she snaps her fingers, and all of a sudden you guys feel the weights just like dragging you down, and you guys can only move in one third of your movement. What we're going to do is practice cleaning up after messes. It's quite appropriate for you to help us there, Garen.
Yeah, I was going to clean it up myself.
Well, why don't you help us again? You seem adept at making messes. And you see her snap her fingers, and you see a little bit of sparkling between her hands, and a large pumpkin that seems to be leaking something out of the bottom shows up in her hand. She tosses it to you. What do you do?
I guess I'll try and catch it.
Athletics? You try and grab it. However, it just the seeping liquid it slips out and it hits you and it just smashes open and splotches appear all over the room. Everybody roll initiative while I draw a bunch of splotches.
Yeah, I have a feeling this is my fault.
No, it's not.
Doesn't know that.
Well, out of character. I don't want you to feel bad. All right, and let me roll initiative for the people. Oh God, I didn't change this back. Oops.
Change what?
The camera, the scene on the stream.
I feel like right now it looks like the map has chicken pox.
A little bit. All right, everybody's got their turn order, and we're gonna flip back to the actual proper scene here. Here we go. Everybody, if the game's rules are simple, you must clean up, and you must clean up as many puddles as possible before all of the stains are gone. The student who gets the most stains out gets a special cleaning lesson with Terry Dravanya after class. And go. All right. So the first person to go, nobody got a nat 20, correct? Okay, yes. Let's go switch because this is not the appropriate music.
For cleaning.
Yeah, we need some hardcore battle music right now.
Exactly.
I want Megalovania
Like
level
bops.
stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna risk copyright. Okay, let's go.
Blood and Thunder.
There's like some battle
No,
day, or what's it called?
The only thing they fear is you.
What's it called?
All right, that seems appropriate. I think it's both from me. That's just much quieter. So I bring this down. There we go. All right. This is definitely the appropriate music for cleaning. With great stakes on the line, we have Ewick run over and immediately look down. Where's the front? Advanced layer. There we go. You see him hold up his hand and you see water come forth and splash 2 of these out of the door. Now I'll mark down 2. And Doorbar.
Alright, give me 1 second. Third.
Remember, third movement.
Yeah. What is my movement? 25.
Mm-hmm.
So a sprint will take me 25 feet.
No, 25 would, if you sprinted, that would be double at 50 divided by 3. That would
Oh,
be
divided by 3.
18 or 17 or somewhere around there.
17 and a half?
That's close.
17 and a half is half of 25. And so then half of that would be 8 and 3/4. So do the math. Double 8 and 3/4 is 17. Well, no, it's not half. It's you know what?
Math.
I'm good at math, but I'm not that.
Echo. What
25
is
divided by
1/3 of
3?
25?
Is 8 1/3.
Yeah.
8 1/3, so 16 and 2/3.
Yep.
That sucks. I started this game in a terrible place.
There's a spot right behind you. And right
Yeah,
here.
but that's one spot.
That's true.
Could I make it to this thing right here? Hold on. Right here and kind of vault over it?
That's a pillar of the house.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I'll move.
It's always an interesting day at class at Marist University. You never know what to expect. Competitive cleaning.
There.
I really hope one of you guys wins, though.
I'll move right here.
Yep.
And I believe that'll take my entire turn. I don't have time to, like, try and wipe up a spot, do I?
No, you need action and things. Pete. Where's Pete? Pete is right here. He goes his little bit, and he just kind of looks down, and then he just doesn't clean anything. Vinny, it's your turn.
I like to go over to this one, and I would like to clean this spot up.
Yep, that is an action. You can clean it. That is. Okay. Put a one in your tally.
Alright. Then I would like to use my bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat.
Okay.
Which allows me to dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I would like to move over to here, because I have the movement for that. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. She runs over and does use an action to clean that. It is Twayblade's turn.
If I have soap, does that give me any advantages in this situation?
I will let you clean 2 puddles for 1 action if you have soap, assuming you can reach 2 puddles in 1 turn.
Right. That is the issue, isn't it?
But that is a good advantage. I like it.
And dashing is not a bonus action normally.
No, there are things that can make it a bonus action. There's something about like a 5-foot step or something.
Yes, 5-foot step.
So you can get like an extra like 1.5 foot or something like that, 1.75 foot.
So I get. So how? Yeah. So I'm gonna move. So I get. Oops! I get 8 feet. So I'll move. Wait, can I not? Oh, I can't move myself in combat, right?
You should be able to.
Make sure you have selected, because right now you have measure.
Oh yeah, you're probably on the measure tool instead of the select tool.
Yeah.
Also, if you have the select tool and you click and like drag yourself, and then you right click and then click areas, you can like measure, and like then when you let go, also it'll like move you around and stuff.
Holy shit.
Which is kind of cool. So that's a thing that's a useful tool.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm gonna move here and clean this one. I use the soap because I can't get to 2.
Yep.
And I think that's all I got.
All right. Second. Okay. Also, you have inspiration, Twayblade, and whenever you want to use it. Because Cosmic in the chat provided you inspiration.
How is that different from my bardic?
It's just a D4 you can use on any roll of a D20.
Yeah, and it's for free from the
It's
chat.
for free. You just get 1 use of it for free.
Cool. All right.
All right, Scrag. Greg runs over. Let's see how much movement that is. 30. That's 5 is gonna be right there. Plus the step. Is a step a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Does get in the middle. No, you stay there. Is that within the 5-foot reach? It looks like it.
But we can reach 5 feet?
I believe 5 foot is a standard reach. Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, so he will be able to, because he also has soap, take out 2 spots. Strategically, not the one below him.
That one next to me should be gone. That's the one I cleaned.
Okay. Make sure you mark down that you've cleaned 1. And I will put you back as soon as I can actually get at that. Garen, the gruesome master of messes.
Yeah. Kind of good. You said we're only at like a third of our movement?
Yep, 1/3 of your movement.
Alright, so I go and move 10 feet.
Can I say something to Garrett during his turn? Or
Yeah,
does
no,
that-
yeah, free within reason, free communication between turns.
Alright, I'm gonna be like, Garrett, push over the cauldron!
I don't want to make a bigger mess than I already have.
It's water!
Guys, I already have secret classes with the melee teacher. I don't need more. You know what, screw it. Okay, where is how much? I can't make it there anyways. It's like 12 feet.
You could dash and do it next turn.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. It takes long. 12 feet. I'm wrong.
And you can do your step. So, what's your movement?
30 feet. So that'd be 10 feet.
That'd be 10. So 20. Yeah, you can make it over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash.
All right.
And then I guess my next turn I will try and push the cauldron over here.
That's a good call. You definitely are in front of the cauldron.
It is filled with water, right?
Do you look inside the cauldron?
Yes.
It is filled with soup.
Okay, so yeah, no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm so glad I looked.
You are a gremlin.
I made assumptions it would have been funny.
He secretly hates this class.
Yeah.
Well, the first time he tries to steal from her, the second time he tries to get her, and she heard him yell that across the room. I'm just saying. Might not be allowed back in next class.
Who told Gary to do that again?
Doorbar.
Yeah, Gary just gotta glare at Doorbar before ending his turn.
Sorry, I got the hiccups now. Hey, Beyond, what are you doing?
Devion will be very exasperated and hang on. I think I can walk down. Well, I don't know. Oh, we got 10 feet, right? We got 30 feet movement.
Yeah, if you got 30, then you got 10. Yeah.
You don't. Something's wrong with
Oh, I need to fix that. That was back when I had heavy armor. I'll scoot down to that bottom spot.
Mhm.
And are these spots prestidigitationable?
Mm-hmm. They are.
I'll prestidigitate that spot away, and that'd be my turn.
You notice that for some reason you still have like some of the magic of the prestidigitation left available.
After cleaning one spot?
Yep.
That's interesting. I can't get to other spots, and TVN is still very exasperated with this whole exercise.
All right. You're not the only one. Stephen, he just sits back and kicks up his feet on the chair. He's not dealing with it, dog. He goes over there and cleans up that one because that's all he can really do. Doorbar.
Clean up this spot,
You could.
and then can I like try and vault over these bags and land over here?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Yeah, go ahead, roll it. One second, I gotta. You guys have any? Yep, absolutely. You're able to do that. You dive over that, go into a nice somersault, back into a standing position right in front of another speck of goo. Do you have anything else to do?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that's all I can do in a turn.
We're back to Pete. Pete also sits down because Pete is also not having anything to do with cleaning. It's Vinny's turn.
I am going to clean up this spot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my action. Let me check something real quick. Well, actually, it's probably just the same. Ooh, that's not an action or anything. That's good. And I'm going to dash as a bonus action, but I'm also, because it's a free action on my turn, use my feline agility, which doubles my movement. So I've got 40 feet, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to get here. And that's my turn.
Yep. Dolly does not have a lot to do here, but will run.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
Absolutely. Toyblade, your turn.
Okay. So
Muted.
I'll go. Yep. I'll move like here, and then this spot is in my
5-foot reach. Yep.
reach. So I'll just clean that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just don't have any bonus actions.
All right. Greg will grab these two. And Garen. Pump the soup. Pump the soup.
I am not dumping it.
Dump the soup. Dump the soup.
I'm just gonna clean the spot right here.
Yep.
What are you doing? You're stealing my spots.
I am not dumping the soup.
You didn't have to
Kavion.
dump the soup.
I was not muted. This is. I will just take my movement and walk towards the counter, which isn't that far.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take a dash movement.
Okay, did you clean the spot below you?
I thought I did that last turn, didn't I?
Did you? Is that the one you cleaned, or did you clean a different one?
I think I only had the one to clean, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I just missed it. Cool. All right.
No, I'm good.
Steven doesn't do shit. Honestly, that's pretty far away. What's he gonna do? He'll run. Door bar.
I'm gonna clean up this spot,
Yep.
and then movement 14. I can make it over here.
Yep.
Actually, wait. I have a 5-foot reach, right?
Yeah.
So I only have, if that's 15, I only have to make it 12.5. Can I do that with?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I don't know that I can make it with 8.5 plus. Yeah, I can only make it like 10. So I'll just use my move action to move right here.
Okay. Pete also does nothing. Vinny.
Okay, Meta, I might be cooking here. Can I move here? I know, I'm sorry.
Move where? No, I love it, but it's no.
And then, can I use my lightning lure, because it is a 15-foot reach. It's essentially a whip made of lightning. That stretches out. Can I use that and then make it hit these three, which I know that's longer than 15 feet, but I still have more movement. As I'm casting it, can I move, like, as it cleans that one up and get that last one?
Explain to me why I should allow that. Explain the physics to me, and if I believe your physics, then you can do it.
Could...
Or we'll
Okay.
at least let you roll for it. Because
Yeah.
it's probably going to be... It's a complex series of movements, but let's hear the physics.
So I cast the lightning lure. The lightning stretches across the liquid and evaporates it because it's lightning and it's very hot.
Okay.
And as I'm casting, I move forward in some fashion, maybe a dive. So the end of my lightning lure is moved with my hand to get this last spot here.
But how are you cleaning up the charred stuff that's on the ground?
Well, the idea was to clean the splotches of liquid, man.
I mean, you can certainly do that, and we'll see if they count for clean splotches in the final tally.
I'm gonna do that because I think I'm cooking. It's fine if I don't, and they're like, "That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen." But
Okay.
all right,
Do you have anything else to do aside from scorching puddles?
no, that's my turn.
Don't go scorching red splotches. Oh, she can. She runs over, and then. How far is that? She prestidigitates 2 of these piles.
Hey, I already cleaned those.
We'll say about that. Playblade, your turn.
Am I still muted?
You weren't, but I think you may have been too far from your mic for it to pick you up. We can hear you now.
Okay.
The tensest 20 card pickup. Here, catch.
Uh, I'm gonna go to right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna start cleaning up this counter here.
Hoping for the extra credit points.
Whatever is on there that's messy, I'm cleaning it.
All right. We'll see how that plays out. It's Greg. Vaults over the counter, possibly. Let's see. Tries to vault over the counter, lands in the bucket thing, the wicker basket with entrails in it, and topples onto the ground. Vinny, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Tides of Chaos gives me advantage.
Not that it matters. As you go toppling down to the ground because it had a spell save of 15. Underneath, Scrag, who lands you, him, the entrails, all in a pile of ash beneath you.
You idiot! Get off of me!
Garen the Gruesome.
Okay.
Also, you're
Dor-
pinned.
Dorbar is gonna yell at Garen again. Hey Garen, I think we win if I get that last splotch. Please give me that last splotch.
It was Dormor that yelled that to me.
Yeah.
I got in that last block.
Done.
Oh, you're such a jerk.
I
I
don't
know.
probably Garen the Grecian for nothing.
Dude, I have done nothing.
You
but
got that one
promote
above you still.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But I think I'm only gonna have 3, and there's definitely others with 3. I don't know that there's anyone else with 4.
We'll find out. All right. Anything else, Garen? You want to dump the soup?
Go! Eric does not want to piss off another teacher.
Tavion. You're muted.
Yeah, I'm unmuted. He'll just go ahead and dash over to the counter, look over at like the city mess and Vinny on the floor, and be like, "Don't quit your doorman job." And that's all he gets.
All right. Where's this guy? He was still. He'll be dashing. Vinny.
Can I cast Lightning Lure on the chair to whack it into Scrag to get him off of me?
No, it's made out of wood,
Okay.
and I imagine that the lightning lure works on some kind of magnetic property at least.
Okay. Okay, let's see. I need to get him off of me. Is there any way to get out from being pinned?
Yeah, you can bonus action try and throw him off.
I have a horrible strength, so I'm...
He's not that big. He's like half your size.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll try that.
Yeah, he's not like grappling you. He's just on you.
Alright, I guess I'll bonus action try to throw him off.
Yep, the strength or athletics.
Alright. That is supposed to be at normal. So that doesn't really matter. That's a 6. Meta does a 6 throw him off me?
Oh, a 6. You huff and you puff and you try and heave and Vinny just skipped arm day.
He did. He did. Okay, because
Vinny
I'm a
looks
little-
like Vinny looks like the two kids from Jersey from the new season of The Circle.
Because Vinny's a little upset, he's gonna cast Lightning Lure on Scrag. He needs to make a DC 14 Strength save, and I don't remember what Prone does for that. Otherwise, he takes if he fails, he takes damage and he gets pulled a little. If he succeeds, he is fine.
He gets
Yeah,
pulled towards you a little.
yeah, and he takes the damage.
So he takes 6 damage, which unfortunately he is now a passed out unconscious body on top of you, and you pull him further on top of you.
At this point, he's just upset. That's my turn.
Anti-inspiration has been provided to an enemy as well. You use as you guys wish. Tindali,
Yeah, I see.
finally able to do something, runs over and does clean. One of those, no, because she does not have soap. One of those.
You know, I should use Gorbar to clean the spot he told me to.
Toyblade's turn.
Okay, can I, like, hop on top of them and rifle through, what's-his-face's pockets?
The unconscious person?
Yes.
Acrobatics would be the first one as a bonus action.
I would have to use my dash, so if rifling through pockets is, like, an action, then
Would you? Are you
not-
30 feet in movement?
No, I only have 25, so I get like close to 17 feet of movement.
I'll let you
with a dash.
do an acrobatics at disadvantage to get over there and give you still the ability to try and rifle through the pockets, but you gotta make the acrobatics at disadvantage.
Okay. It's not my strongest. Cute.
You do have an inspiration if you need it, but that's
You do. You can
actually-
roll. Oh yeah, inspiration too. Roll a d4 if you want to use it.
Well, so my
It's a 15 right now.
I don't know how to do that. I guess I just roll
Slash
a
roll space 1d4. How I do it. 18.
So it's-
Absolutely. Now, are you going to try and be stealthy about the rifling through of the pockets?
Why do I feel more weight?
Don't worry about it. I'll try and be a little bit stealthy. Yeah, I guess I'll just give it a shot and just try and make it look kind of like I'm just, rolling around on top of them. Trying to get
Sleight
into
of
the
hand.
spot.
Absolutely no problem whatsoever. Everybody
I'm like,
else,
whoops!
mute deafen for a second because I don't want to type. Everybody else except Toyblade.
I gotta remember how to do it.
You find a bar of soap, of course. You find a keen dagger, which is a +1 to a standard dagger. You find 1 gold piece. You find a sealed glass tube, sealed on both ends with a golden wax. And you find what looks like a picture of a woman inside of a golden locket. It appears to be some kind of dragonborn woman. Now, what of that do you take, if anything? Or do you? I mean, it's nat 20, so you can have all this and put it back as if you had never touched it, because you can do whatever the fuck you feel like with that roll.
Oh, did I roll in that 20?
Yeah, you fucking did.
I see. Oh, I rolled 2 in a row.
Yeah, one of them unfortunately got negated by it being disadvantaged, but yeah, no, you did.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the soap.
Okay.
He's gonna need it.
Oh, sorry, and 1 dose of chloroform. I forgot about that.
I'm gonna keep that for sure.
Yep.
And the glass tube and the dagger.
Make sure you
Um,
write down very specifically how I described it, because it'll very much impact how well I remember what it is you just got
Yes.
when you
Yes,
go to
I got
use
it.
it later.
I'm gonna leave the gold as well.
Yep.
And I am going to, as best I can in these brief moments, really imprint that picture and the locket and what it looks like in my mind.
Write down that you'll get a +3 on any rolls to compare that memory versus things you encounter in the world, if that makes sense. Like if you're like, hey, is that the person I saw in the locket? I'll say,
Yeah.
okay, you roll this, and then you say, hey, you told me I get a +3 on this, and I'm like, you absolutely do.
Yes. And then I'm gonna drop the locket on the ground and like try, as I'm rolling around up there, like kick it just like it fell out of his pocket.
Absolutely.
And then I'm done.
Okay. Let's tell everyone to come back.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I slipped. It's so messy. Oh, ah.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone heard that, but that's what I'm
No,
like
they
shrieking.
did not. No, everyone's still
rolling around
muted.
there. He's focused.
He is. Amazon shopping. Hi, buddy.
Hi.
All right, Twayblade. What do you replay your action there real quick?
Oh, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's so slippery. Ah! I'm just like flailing around.
He's unconscious.
Yeah, now there's 2 people on top of you. Honestly, you probably lost your next turn because now you gotta try and haul 2 people off of you.
There's 1 spot left.
Craig's
What are we gonna do?
unconscious. Does that mean it's Garen's turn? I think it does. Garen the Gruesome, what is your next action?
Hey, Gorbar. You want to clean 1 last spot, right?
Stab.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna grapple Gorbar. I have an idea. You just gotta trust me.
Are you gonna steal Dorbar's spot?
No.
That would be hilarious,
Oh, wait.
just saying. Because
Wait,
that would probably put you ahead of him.
Toss him.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna try and toss him over here on my next turn.
Okay. Tavion?
I mean, I still have to clear this
You
spot,
do.
but I mean, I guess if
Cleared
he's
it yet?
no,
Yo, thanks for the follow or the resub, Cosmic.
but I do go before you. So if you'll let me, I can clean it, and then you can try and throw
You
me.
just hold him by
Yeah, I'll let
his
you
feet and
clean
he
it first
scrubs
and
it
then-
while he's hanging there, and then you just like whoop.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could grab him. Actually, you could grab him and scrub him like the spot with his head, and then chuck him over, and then he could use his action to try and clean over there.
Would it count as him doing it though?
Well, you'll find out at the end, but it could.
Well, he can still
Yeah.
grab me and let me clean the spot.
Yeah, that
But then
counts
you
as
wouldn't have an
that
action to
counts
clean the
as-
spot over there.
Uh,
That's the problem.
Well, if he's kind of at the end of the turn order. He could throw me, and then I'd go pretty much right away.
yeah, I'll let him clean that one first before I throw him.
But do you have? But wait, didn't you use your action to clean the spot that was over here? This round.
I thought that was his last turn.
That was my So at the start of my turn, I would clean this spot, and then when we get back down to Garen, he would throw me over here.
Yes, if the spot was still, but you got somebody right there still, who I think goes in between there.
Yeah, no, like
Just
this.
make sure to throw him on top of the pile.
Yeah, your best bet would be to wipe it with his head and get S and hope, because that spot's probably not going to be there next round.
Oh yeah.
And there's great continuity with the growth of your character.
Yeah, you do like to throw characters around. Like this is really in keeping with the lore.
Please clean with him. You just hear Tivian from across the room go, "Do it!
Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!"
I mean, Gary's a little bit annoyed by Gorbach, so this is a little bit satisfying for him.
I think now you're muted.
Wait, I am.
Oh, that's good. I will actually discuss amongst yourselves real quick. I need to use the restroom real quick, but when I come back, I will give you the roll you need. It will be at an advantage because you are Garen the Gruesome, however. I'll be right back.
You only have 2 spots, don't you?
Well, I think we've only got that spot and that spot.
No, but I'm saying Garen only has 2 spots.
I'm not even really trying to wing. I'm just kind of.
How much?
Yeah,
I got an extra class.
So basically, I had a free win if you had given it to me, and you decided to humiliate me again.
And but I'm gonna throw you and get you the wing, though.
It doesn't work. It won't work.
Oh.
It might.
He's gonna
it
get
might.
there before I can get there.
What if she has a heart attack?
Oh.
Oh my gosh! Vinny's turn is before hers, so if someone shouts at him that you're doing this, he can lightning lure her away from the spot.
Vinny, move her out of the way!
Still has some movement, I think.
He's stuck under everyone, so the most he can do is just lash his hand out and lightning lure her, and that's not enough movement. Yeah, she'd have to dash. It
How are
pulls
you gonna
her.
throw me 60 feet?
Garen the Gruesome.
Yeah, I mean, come on. He's got a +5 in
You
strength.
can't, you
That's a
can't
pretty
weigh
good.
that much,
Yeah, I
right?
got +5 in strength.
He doesn't even need to roll.
All right, characters get thrown around a lot in this campaign. He's a
Well-
dragonborn. That's their job, is to throw people or become mayors.
Wait, mayors is in mayors or like mayor of the town or mayor
Yeah.
of the horse? Okay. Sorry.
He's not Loki.
Look, yeah, good.
Okay. I guess an improvised thrown weapon has a long range of 60 feet.
How many hit points do you have? You didn't take a hit in the battle.
Don't think so. Yeah, I have 9 hit points.
That's your max.
Yeah, but I think I'm at.
Okay.
Dude, why couldn't you have just given me this one?
That's what I'm trying to do.
No,
This is-
you're trying to like shoehorn it in now that you humiliated me because I thought the pot was full of water and it happened to have soup in it. And it would have been hilarious and arguably because all we have to do is clear the pumpkin spot.
Remember,
Still-
Garen didn't know that you didn't know that Dorbar didn't know that it was water.
It would have counted if you had have blown him up with the soup. Because she can still cast the spell at the end, but we would have gotten rid of all the bumpkin spots.
True. Vinny has 5. I've got a question mark next to it because it's debatable whether or not the 3 he scorched are counted or not.
Sorry about that. Please make an athletics check at advantage. Garen.
Alright.
Athletics at advantage.
Alright.
Not that.
King.
Do you realize that this is the second that we have had with that where we had the same exact one in a row now? And then you had you, Twayblade, with your 2 20s. 16, absolutely. You swish his head across the floor, mopping up like a brush, and you chuck him across the room. Roll luck.
Alright, oh god.
Going in the soup.
Oh no! Look, so -1. Dorbar, I'm so sorry.
As Dorbar smacks into the back of the centaur's head, who goes down in a heap as Dorbar is on top, right in front of the spot on top of the unconscious centaur.
Which is exactly what we want.
Alright, Dorbar. I've got to give him a thumbs up.
Where's... Oh, I already had it. I'll, hop up on the table.
Sorry.
Yeah. Do we need an athletics or anything for table hopping? It's not my fault. It's...
No, you're not trying to get ahead or over it. You're just crawling up on top of it, so you're fine.
Yeah. And then, am I capable of seeing the ash pile / spot that those 3 are current? Okay.
It is buried underneath 3 people at this point. I'm not entirely sure how we ended up with a dog pile of 3 people in the corner of the kitchen right below Terry, who's sitting on the chair, just, looking down at you.
Yeah, I'll look down at him.
Blade, you really wanted to be noticeable to Terry, right? You wanted to make an impression.
Just wait. Yep, I did.
Yeah, Tivian's definitely looking down at that and just being like, "There's no one can clean that mess," and that's my turn.
Okay. Dorbar.
Okay, so I will clean the mess in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna use my movement to get like right here.
Yep. It's the final spot. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Anything else?
Oh, can I assist Tavion in kind of rolling people?
Oh, I'm not.
Never mind.
I'm not trying to
Or not.
make this better.
Or sorry, not Tavion. I was
Vinny?
But you know what? Because I want to get underneath the pile to get the spot next turn if I can. So we'll see.
Vinny's turn. You're under 2 people.
Can I see Dorbar?
Yeah.
What's your plan here?
Oh,
What?
it's the last spot. I need to get under you.
I can't do anything. There are 2 people on top of me.
I'm gonna try and assist him in like rolling people off of him in.
Yeah,
Like,
roll
this direction?
standard then. Roll standard then, Vinny.
Okay, here I go. Oh, 15.
You are able to roll both of them off of you, but the only direction they can go is unfortunately towards Dorbar. As the mountain of people rolls towards Dorbar, Quayblade, who was not laying on top, just standing here on top, having gone through the things, or kneeling. Dorbar, please make an dexterity saving throw.
That's or acrobatics.
Dex save.
Dex save.
Alright.
Save.
Oh, hold on. How do I? Sorry. Does that work, or should I be looking for a saving throw?
That works. That's fine. But yeah, no, you are toppled into, and you and Twayblade go sprawling back onto the centaur, who are now in a 3-person pile, with you in the middle.
What did that cost, Meta?
That was just a bonus action.
Okay. Let's see. It looks like we've only got 1 competitor for the last spot here. Vinny, let's see. Vinny's gonna hold the charge of Lightning Lure in his hand and say, "You're not gonna touch that spot, pal."
You still have an action.
Yeah, I could cast Lightning Lure on him, but also I could just try to intimidate him to not, but I'm still threatening to cast Lightning Lure on him, on this guy.
So you're trying
not
to
gonna
help
touch that
Dorbar
spot.
win, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You weren't gonna touch that spot.
And Dolly's unconscious, and it's Twayblade's turn. You are the top of the stack. Again.
What's her new nickname? Is Top of the Stack Beyblade?
Garen the Gruesome and top of the stack Twablade.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that should be like the band name is Top of the Stack, and the somehow the rest of the band somehow will workshop it.
Top of the Gruesome stack.
Yes.
You can perform at the next ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Crud. Okay, well, I'll roll off of Dorbar.
Okay.
Up. and I'm just gonna get my soap out and some water and just start soaping down anything and everything within reach.
There's still a pile of ash over there.
I can't get to it.
That's true. All right, Karen.
Actually, wait.
What?
Jorbar probably can't get to it either, so I will try and shove him over there.
Yeah, you want to try and toss Dorbar over there?
Yeah. Whatever gets me, if shoving or like
I should be
dragging.
able to reach with a 5-foot reach.
Okay.
Yeah, if I have 10 feet of movement plus a 5-foot reach, I can get it.
You're not gonna let Dorbar win?
That's the plan, to let Dorbar win.
Well, actually, I could do it myself.
Mm-hmm. You've cleaned quite a bit of spots.
As much as I can go.
I only have to. Yeah,
When
you
he
know
looks
what?
at you, just
I'm gonna go for it.
I'm gonna dash.
stay back.
And then I'm gonna be cleaning, with my soap.
That is match finish.
Oh.
As we switch this back. Except for the people that are unconscious inexplicably in a cleaning challenge.
I'm gonna help the Shankar lady back up if I can, because I feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
No, she is out cold.
Do the unconscious people need to be?
You're muted.
Oh, wait.
Do the unconscious people need to be stabilized?
No, they're fine. They're just unconscious.
Okay.
As you see Terry raise her staff once again, and the light passes over the room, and everything is back to perfect. Except for, people are still unconscious because, Don't worry about them, says Madame Ufried. They'll be taken by the staff golems to the infirmary, I'm sure. They'll wake up in due time. Accidents do happen around here. So,
Accidents.
let's see. So what does everybody have for their totals?
Does my head...
Well, give
Cleaning up
me
this
your
count.
undisputed ones and your disputed count. And
I
then
have 3 undisputed and 1 disputed.
okay.
I have 2 undisputed and 3 disputed.
1 undisputed, and the other, I don't know if it counts as mine or Dorbar's.
I just have 1.
I want to give it to Dorbar if I can, though.
Dorbar, how many did you say you had?
3 undisputed and then the 1 with my head.
Okay. And how many did you say, Vinny?
2 undisputed and then 3 disputed.
Okay.
Because that was my lightning order.
I have 2 undisputed and 2 differently disputed ones.
Dorbar, and for all the people that participated, you all get access to 1 cast of Prestidigitation per week. For those of you who won, which will be Dorbar and Vinny tied, it can go up to 30 feet. And it can use up to 3 cubic feet. And then you can also, basically everything with dimensions and metrics is times 3.
1 cast.
And that is for any cast of the spell if you have access to it in other ways.
And it has triple reach.
Yep.
That's actually pretty dope.
Levi
have
is
no idea
not
how to
happy.
spell.
I will be right back. You can discuss the winnings of Classroom. That is Levi
Yeah,
is unhappy.
I really am looking at game, huh?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm not proud of it.
You know, we all have claws.
I make him throw him over her, not at her. At least I didn't throw you into the soup.
I mean, Karen, like, you're my buddy and all. You really are. But, like, and I know there was a misunderstanding on the soup, but, like, you could have just let me clean that spot, and then you wouldn't have knocked out the chick or thrown me across the room again.
Just building his reputation.
Yeah.
So thanks everyone for attending class. Obviously, make sure to stay after Dorbar and Vinny with Terry for your extra lesson. And everyone, make sure you dress your best to have the best time at the ball tomorrow. It's sure to be an experience you won't forget.
Before I go, I'd like to smell the soup and see what's in it.
It's chicken noodle soup.
I have a bowl of this.
Sure. I know you students have difficulty in the kitchens. I mean, I've heard one student even blew up the place.
I swear that had nothing to do with me.
Which makes me believe it most definitely had something to do with you.
It wasn't him. I can vouch for him.
You know, Garen the Gruesome might have had something to do with it.
No!
We want him to be viewed as the gruesome, not the idiot.
Dorbar just kind of, like, pats him on the side. Just like, obviously I'm just pulling your leg.
Yeah, Garrett's gotta get himself a bowl of the chicken noodle soup before he leaves.
All right. And as that's happening, you see two golems, clay golems, grab, the unconscious students and haul them out.
I still feel bad about that.
What's the name of the purple and black guy?
Brad. Or no, I don't think we got it from him directly.
Yeah.
We just know what Meta called him out of character. So, we don't know.
If you want to ask me at the end of the day roundup, I might be able to find out.
Yeah, let's see if we can find out about a little bit more about that character.
Why?
Find out. She wants to know.
I'm curious about him.
Finding out about people is very useful.
Yeah, and yeah. She doesn't have any reasons that she wants to find out at all. Don't worry about it.
I still want to find the people that are looking for me at some point.
Sorry, I'm just writing notes down about what you guys have done to these various characters so that when you interact with them next time, they remember.
Oh, God.
So people that get knocked out by characters or lightning lured to unconsciousness by players, next time you encounter them and I pull up their sheet and I'm like, hey, what do I know about this character? And it's like, oh.
Should I remind you or document in some way what I did?
It's never a bad idea to over-document in this campaign.
I wonder when the kid that I put in a coma is going to wake up.
I believe it's like Wednesday of next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday of next week.
So what would you guys like to do now?
Probably go to dinner. If anyone else is okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could just grab and go. I'm sure they allow food in the library.
They do not allow food in the library.
Steven doesn't know that.
Well, you can most certainly try.
Do they have? Is there like a community board?
Like for jobs?
No, like for announcements between students, like missed connections and
There isn't, but you could start one.
selling, buying,
There is
That's
not
the
at
thing.
present, but you could start one.
Just start putting post-it notes on the walls.
So okay, so before everyone leaves class, the classroom, I'm gonna just be looking around and find a golden locket on the floor. And so then I'm gonna go to like the food room, cafeteria,
Mm-hmm.
and try and post a notice somewhere in public, like found gold necklace.
Where do you want to start this notice board?
I'll return, to be returned to someone who can tell me what's.
Where
some
would you
more
like to
details
put
about
this?
it that are true.
You have the map. Should have the map in front of you, anyways.
Yeah, like right up in front of the bathrooms.
Oh, absolutely. I know somebody who's gonna love that.
Oh no.
I don't understand.
There's
But I just
there's
feel like
a
most people are gonna go to the bathroom.
yeah, there's another party that meets an hour after you guys finish, and one of their characters eats their lunch exclusively in the bathroom.
Okay. Well, yeah. So I'll put the sign up. I'm gonna make like a big board. I wanted a big board, and then I'll just have my notice on it so that other people can do the same thing.
This is my lovely notice board.
Yeah. That's exactly what I pictured.
Notice board.
You know, like how when you're in college and then everyone's dorm comes with a little like board on their door.
Oh no, we're
But
gonna. So
the-
guys,
the
talk.
big
Enter and talk about something real quick. But we're gonna make this even fancier for you. And it's gonna also become a weird potential means of communication between parties.
Also, I will be back in 1 second.
Yep. I'll make you guys a little bigger. Not that big.
Back in for some nice food. So do we want to take some time and go to the library tonight, or do we want to maybe save that for the weekend or another day?
Okay, what do you want it to say now? Sorry.
I'm gonna say found in the cooking and survival classroom necklace will be returned to whomever can provide accurate details. See Twayblade for more information. Or to provide details, those details.
All right, I have your notice put up. Now, also, if you guys look up in tools, right? You should see a notice board icon that you can click into. And if you go to bio, under allies and organizations, it has a section where you can read any notices that are up on the board that I may add to or not add to, that you guys can add to or not add to if you go into the kitchen, and that the other party can add to or not add to at will, and everybody has access to this at all times.
Cool.
All right, so what would you like to do in the kitchen?
Vinny is gonna find out whatever's pre-prepared.
Yeah, if we eat fast, we have time for the library.
Like
Brief library?
you should be able to library. You guys can just eat some like bread and stuff.
Yeah, just
Bread and vegetables.
I'm just gonna make myself a sandwich.
Why do you need a sandwich? I thought you just had the chicken noodle soup.
Oh, yeah. I'm just
Darren
gonna
the
get myself some
gruesome
water.
indeed.
Food.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna go get some water.
Have a
He's just gonna
beer,
grab the
dude.
food and eat it while walking.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm okay with that.
yeah. I definitely carb load and start moving.
In fact, I see a pie. I'm gonna take it.
Everybody wants some.
I look over at you and I say, "You must be really regular."
I don't respond to that.
You find yourselves in the library. A few students appear to be studying or reading through books throughout the room. The entrance is in the bottom right. And we will size you up appropriately after we fix that.
This is really small for a university library.
It is one piece of a university library. There are many
Okay, good to
university
know.
libraries.
Good to know.
We work with the limited resources I have.
It's fair, man. I'm just making a joke. I live in a college town, so.
Yeah.
Vinny is gonna look around the shelves, and he's looking to see, does he spot a section that's just all like the Romance and Rakoge adjacent books?
Let me look. Yeah, it's right over here in this little nook over here.
Oh, there?
Yeah.
Alright. He's gonna walk through, and oh my gosh, look at this, man. Look at all these. Alright, all by the same stupid publishing company, too. Look, you got Ikarath, Tales Through Time, Cyrus, the legendary fighter, Tiberius, master of all blades. You got, of course, the Romance and Rakoge. Look at this, is just straight up smut. Look at this. 50 Shades of
Grab
Elven.
one. I grabbed the first one.
Romance and Rakoge.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Dan, you know what? I don't wanna why don't you, Vinny, explain the brief, like the jacket. I wanna hear what you would call the jacket pitch for it.
Romance and Rakoge. Geez,
What's the plot?
first
Do you
one.
remember what the plot was, first of all?
I mean, these are beautiful.
Yes, I do.
Where are these? Who did these? These are gorgeous.
that would be me.
Alright,
Now,
plot
that's
this book.
not an octopus, but
Yeah.
We had to
really
work with what I
charming.
could make work.
Plot of this book is that the town is feuding between these two people, Alvin and Callion. Alright? But they have a secret love affair. And there's also Terry who's roped into this. And Terry and Callion, they're fighting kind of over who's going to get Alvin's love. Is it going to be Callion? Is it going to be Terry? It is just the most slop, poorly written. I don't know. All right, I don't understand why we read this. All right, it's not that good. This is essentially just smut, and they have it in the library. Meta, you're muted.
I'm also pulling up all the characters over here in case you guys are all curious what these characters actually look like in here. I'm having difficulty finding Thalrak though. Do you see him?
I'll take a look.
There he is. There we go. Here's all those people in the books, and now I still got to find Patty now. There we go. A collection of all of the characters from those books. So you can see Alvin, the original Alvin. You'll notice Alvin is different than the history books now have him painted as, because those books and every other illustration you've always seen has him looking like this. You have Callian, also known as the founder of the Church of Callian, which is a very influential church in the Western world off of this island in the mainland. Terry, the Archmage of Clean, who you guys have met. So she is actually depicted like this in the book. Looks like this exact same. But this book is supposedly from 1,000 years ago. You have Thalrak and Hetty, the party kraken.
As a dwarf, is this story in our culture?
That book is
differently,
banned in the Citadel of Moradin.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Like-
absolutely grabbing it.
Like, it's banned, like, there are copies of it. Like, you're not gonna, like, go to jail, but, like, it's absolutely banned.
Yep. Yeah, I want that.
Are there any books on Grimo, the pyromaniac that burnt down the Dwarven city?
Grimo is mentioned in some of the books. Usually connected with large acts of genocide and war.
There are about, a couple books that are. Oh no!
We lost them!
There
I
are,
broke
couple
them!
Go, David! Your computer!
Can I find a map of the school?
I mean, we have a map of the school.
Like, I'm wondering if there's like an old map of the school, like blueprints or something.
Luck and investigation.
Do.
Oh, look, I did give you a map. Look, I'm smart.
How do I get off the spells page? Here we go. Okay. Sorry, I don't usually interface with the spells page. So, investigation.
You do not find any old maps, unfortunately, in your searches around the room.
Okay.
Your unspecified role-based searches.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go sit in this chair
Mm-hmm.
and talk to these two young ladies.
Let me see to make sure neither of them hate you real quick.
Alright.
I don't
I like-
see it. Okay, that one doesn't seem to hate you. It's a general check for everybody. And no, this one I don't think you've interacted with. Anybody's interacted with, really, so you're good. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Cool demon!
Okay, good news. My computer didn't break.
Did you?
My laptop. No.
Oh, so do either of them look like they're like heavily involved in reading a book, or are they just kind of?
This one is. They are both have. This one looks like she's heavily into a book and writing things down. This one is kind of lounging back, but does have a book in front of her face. And it is the second book in the Romance and Rakoge series.
Abby, so I've been hearing a lot of these romance and Prokoge books. I didn't have them growing up. You want to give me the rundown?
Oh, it's the true story that's kept under wraps. You know, some people don't appreciate the tentacles and all that the dwarf had to go through to become king.
I can understand that. You want to know who I heard loves the romance and Rakoge books, but he'll never tell you? Vinny. Vinny loves those books.
I had a hunch. He seems the type.
Yeah, he keeps talking about how much he doesn't read them or doesn't
Was he
wanna read
team? Do you think he was team? Do you think he was team Alvin or do you think he was team Callian?
I'm pretty sure he was Team Callian.
Oh yeah, I mean, with
you
the
can hear me,
blonde
right?
hair and those striking blue eyes. But honestly, the kid just could never shut up. I prefer my men a little bit more quiet, and the way Terry ultimately dominated Alvin, I think that's the side for me.
I Yeah, from what I know about history, I think you might be right on.
Did you know Terry's actually been seen around the school today?
Yeah, she was in our cooking class, though she didn't say a lot. She just kind of hung out and watched the shenanigans, which, I mean, it's so much fun.
Well,
Like,
yes. Ufri and Terry go way back or so, I've heard.
that makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you've been around for 1,000 years, you deserve to just, like, have a little fun sometimes.
Well, yeah, especially when you're married to a dragon.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on the ball tomorrow? Are you excited, or are you just kind of whatever?
Well, I'll just say, business certainly booms around these times.
Business certainly booms. Well, I don't want to make anything formal, but I haven't had anyone to go with yet. Would you maybe want to go together?
Roll Riz.
Roll what?
Riz.
What is Reds?
That's what the kids say for charisma. That's what the brain rot.
That's
All right,
the
across. Okay. Can I?
It's not a bad roll.
What was that, Twayblade?
I was gonna say in support of this, I was gonna give him a bardic inspiration.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh no, we lost him again.
No, okay. Barrier. I'm
So
like wasn't working for some reason.
Is bardic inspiration like +1 on a roll?
No, it's right now it's a G6, I think.
Oh.
You don't have to use it on this, but you have it. I'm just
I'll use it.
I mean, there's probably an inspiration available in chat too.
in support of.
So would that be a 20?
So far, there's also, you could use it in chat if you wanted. I'm pretty sure it's off cooldown by now. We've only got like 30 minutes left in the session or so.
Is that
Nice.
a Twitch thing?
Yeah.
Hold on. I hope 20 is enough, but like we're going for it. So we might
Yeah, I'm
as
not
well
gonna
go
tell
for
you
it.
whether I'm not gonna tell you until you decide if you're gonna do it or not.
All right. How do I do this?
You click the little bones at the bottom of chat.
Yeah, sorry, I got ads going.
Yeah, no problem. Yes, this is a shameless shill for making people watch it, but you know what? I put in a lot of effort.
I handled it.
Okay.
Yep, you got it from Goji.
So
You get a
another
D4.
1d6?
D4.
A D4.
Yep.
All
She
right, so
does.
22.
Well, I've certainly not had a non-client ask me in a long time, so you know what? Why not?
Yeah, that seems great. Well, yeah, it'll be fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
We'll certainly see if you can live up to my lofty standards.
He's just
We
gonna
have-
like,
Any way to Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, Dorbar is just gonna be like a little giddy and awkward, but is also clearly a little giddy and awkward.
Now gotta put in the bio. Going to the ball with Thorbar.
And says we go into the ball.
Oh yeah. All right. Anything else?
What is her business? Do we know that?
Not. You know, like you might, but like I haven't told you explicitly.
Pretty woman is my guess.
Yeah, I figured it'd be fun for Dorbar to have a crush on someone through this story, and it's just me and Abby have happened to interact a lot. So
Is Dragonheart dating or is they just talking still? I forget how far that's progressed.
I think they're dating.
Yeah, so you're not the only relationship apparently so far.
yeah.
Oh, it is college.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
Dorbar's gonna go pick up a random romance in Rakoge and sit down and continue reading.
All right.
Vinny can leer at him or whatever.
You guys, anybody who has chosen to take a copy of this book out, anything that would be lore checks around historical documents around like Alvin and any of the events that would have focused in those books, you get +5 to, but you have to also advise that the source of it is those books, because the results you get will be useful but slightly modified by the source material that you're getting the bonus from.
Vinny would like to see what book Dorbar is reading.
Dorbar? Are you hiding it, or are you...
No, I'm just sitting there very visibly reading one of the romance in Rakoge's. I don't know which one or...
Well, it looks like at this point, given how much percentage of this episode is centered around it, I'm probably going to have to actually make a third book with a title and a book cover, so I think I'm going to go with green for this one. You got red, blue, and red already. I think green's the next logical one, right? Because yellow would look ugly.
Yeah, yellow wouldn't look as good as green.
Yeah, I think we need green, like a deep green.
Forest green.
Forest green, yes. Alright, continue.
In the
Seriously?
forests of Rakoge.
You're reading that?
Yeah, it's just been talked about a lot, and I know other students are reading it, and it's somewhat historical, so I figured it'd be fun.
I was actually raised by a dwarf that likes that story. Ugh.
Oh my gosh, historical. I guarantee you there are characters in those books that did not exist.
I mean, but like, there's other people around who enjoy these books. I think you're being very disrespectful, and maybe just this one. I understand, but maybe like keep this one a little. Let people enjoy what they enjoy.
Abby elbows you and kind of like, that is like kind of quietly, like, you know, such a Callian.
I laugh. I laugh out loud.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing. You are like. I think that it is fantastic that you stand up for what you believe in.
You positively light up the room. Out of character for Twitchblade and Tapion, Callian is famously an acolyte of Lathandra, the goddess of light.
He just looks at her like, ha ha ha. I think I haven't established I forgot to take the bonus, because Vinny is a follower of Lathandra.
That's true.
Or at least I made him one.
What was that?
My sound cut out for a second, but it's back.
Okay. Alright. Anything else there?
Well, I'm gonna look for books with about the language that we found on the cloaks, right? Wasn't there stuff on the cloaks or runes or something?
On the cloaks from the people in the woods?
Mm-hmm.
Roll luck, followed by investigation.
Luck is a D20 with my luck
Whatever
thing
your luck
attached.
modifier is, yeah.
It's a -1 on that. So that's a 4.
Unfortunately, you don't find anything while searching. You do find that this particular library may not have the best selection of ancient language textbooks. one of the other library halls, as they're very scattered throughout this chaotic university that doesn't look like it was put together with any sense of civil engineering. It doesn't look like they're located here.
Tevian will go ahead and like wander around looking for an actual magical weapons manual.
You find a book on how to construct a force spell based firearms.
Firearms?
Yes.
Not interested. Then he just goes back and sits down.
Do we have any other things we want to do in the library or look for? Any things on the map we want to investigate?
Go to the abandoned gates.
Vinny's gonna look for anything on that he might be able to find about the dagger that Garen has.
All right.
Anything that might help.
Roll luck.
All right.
Nobody's lucky today. Nobody's finding
Nope.
anything. You guys has just had roll after roll after roll of misery here.
Yeah.
The only good rolls have been for
sorry, that
Dorvar
was
to get a
roll.
date.
For Call of Cthulhu.
Dorvar took all of your luck
use.
to get a date with Abby.
And it was the greatest victory of this campaign so far.
Absolutely.
Anything else? Or do we want to call it in for the night?
I think we're probably.
I'm also gonna try and look for a book out my dagger real quick.
Yep, go ahead and roll luck.
That's okay. Alright.
Come on, Garen. Give us a high number,
I have a
buddy.
-1 to luck.
It's not too bad. Could be worse.
17.
Do I find something?
You find a mention of cursed artifacts in the history of the island being uncovered quite frequently in the early days of the island. But they seem to go missing along with multiple people, and they were never found again. There's legends of them cropping up here and there, but the people that supposedly have them never meet with a happy end, and the weapons are lost again.
Well, nothing too useful except that cursed artifacts have been found before on this island. Only to be lost and never found again.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's no blame.
oh.
Yeah.
Kieran the Gruesome can handle it.
I still think we should give this show teacher this. I don't know which one.
Also, real quick, Kieran. Real quick.
Mhm.
For the knife in the classroom. Were you just wielding the knife the whole time, or did you like have like a cloth covering your hand? 'Cause we didn't really cover that.
It's sheathed.
But it goes back to your hand with the sheath, so it's in your hand sheath?
It's covered.
With what?
A cloth.
Okay. Just establishing what NPCs are seeing in the scenes.
Yeah. I can't like.
I'm always carrying a knife.
It's
I
not a
can't
knife,
just-
it's a ghost, I swear!
I can't just like put it like on my hip or in my pocket or anything.
I mean, you could like put your arm down like this, or like this. You're just like chilling like with your pocket.
Yeah. But this thing does not want to leave my hand. I need to find something. Like, I don't want to hold this for the rest of my life.
Well, I mean, you don't have to hold it for the rest of your life. You could always go the nuclear. Wait, no, nuclear's nothing. You could always go the meteor storm option.
I'm not gonna destroy a cursed item, I think.
That's not what I said. It's not what I meant.
Can I look something else up?
Yeah.
Curse nullification or magic nullification, magic dead spaces, or anything about ways.
Yeah, you could. There's a spell remove curse, I believe. Yes.
Yes, there is.
That would be. You could find a spell book that would allow you to do that, but you do need to be able to learn it, which would be 3rd level abjuration. You need to be a cleric, a paladin, a warlock, or a wizard.
What about no, never mind.
You guys could turn in for the night, and a thing that would have started off in your next session, we could do real time in this session. I'm intentionally being cryptic.
Do we want to do that?
Do we
It's
want
gonna happen either way.
Yeah.
play game?
It's do you want it's basically do you want to react to something that's happened and then have a long wait to conclude what has happened with this thing, probably, like, or do you want to wait and start off next time when you have a little bit more time to explore that thing?
I'd be okay knowing now and giving us time to think about it for the week.
I'm indifferent.
Do you want to take a vote?
I'm okay with ending the session for now.
Wait, we can end the session. That's fine.
Alright.
Yeah.
Dorbar is going to spend the entire rest of the night before he falls asleep reading Romance and Rakoge, trying to find out anything that might be cute or interesting or schmaxy for future discussions / encounters.
Absolutely. It is the twilight of this universe.
Yeah. Little 50 Shades of Grey thrown
There
in.
you go. Yep.
I like to imagine that there's like a bajillion fan fictions that have been published.
Yeah. Well then, thanks everybody for playing. Thanks everybody for watching. We have more D&D coming here starting at 6 o'clock from 6 to 9. And then next weekend, we have both parties in both sessions with a 1 hour break in the middle so everybody can take a break and eat and everything. So we'll have... Sorry, Jesus. 2 to 5 and 6 to 9, but with both parties squashed together all at the same time, as we have the grand ball celebrating the first week of the students being in the university, where I'm sure nothing crazy will at all happen, because when each individual party has had the time to themselves, nothing crazy has happened. So obviously nothing crazy will happen when they're all together, right?
Not at all.
Not with folks
I
like
have
Garen
no
the
idea what that-
Greasome and Top Stack Twayblade, on the job.
I have no idea what that other party's thinking, man.
So thanks everyone. Everyone can have 18 loot points. And we will see you next week.